Welcome to the Bearded Barbarian! Welcome, everybody. Today we're going to be opening some cool stuff I got from the Funko Shop. I went on a bit of a tear about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. There was a bunch of things that they had at the Funko Shop. Some stuff was new stuff, some stuff I just hadn't seen before. If you haven't been to the Funko Shop recently, go check it out. They've got a lot of different stuff on there now. Some stuff that they didn't used to have before. They used to just have some Funko Shop exclusives and a few of this and that. They seem to have a lot more stuff on there nowadays than they have in the past. So I found a variety of different things that I was interested in. It's not just Funko Pops. I believe there's some sodas in one of these boxes. I believe there's some other Paka Pakas, which I've never purchased before, which should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll find some cool stuff in there as well. I believe I got everything from there, but I don't know. So we'll see together what I was actually able to get from the Funko Shop. But hopefully this will be a fun thing. It's not a mystery box, although I really don't know that much what's in here. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the little one first, and then we'll work on the bigger box next. So I'll just slide the bigger box down, and we'll see if we can work on this one first. All right. It has a tendency to take a while. I live in Virginia, so the Funko Shop is all the way on the other side of the country. So sometimes it can take a while for things to get shipped, especially if it's some newer things that has a tendency to sit for a while. So I don't know if you've had the same experience with the Funko Shop or not, but I definitely have. So we'll go ahead and pull these out. Yeah, these are a couple sodas, which I've been waiting for. And we'll actually open the sodas at the end, but I will let you see what I have here. I think that's all that's in here. Yep, that's it. All right, so we've got a couple sodas. Kato. Hopefully you can see that. So I got 2 Katos. When I usually buy sodas, I'm not looking to buy like 10 of them or 8 of them or whatever it is. Just looking to get maybe 2 of them, and then hopefully I'll try my luck and get a chase and get a common if possible. Sometimes I've had good luck, sometimes I haven't. I've only gotten 2 chases out of the sodas, period. I was lucky enough to get a Freddy Funko chase, and I was lucky enough to get a He-Man chase. And actually, the cool thing about the He-Man, I only bought 1, and I was able to get the chase, so that was kind of cool. So, yeah, so we've got a couple of those, so we'll open those at the end, but I'll let you take a look at that. We'll check out our other stuff first. I love those sodas. I'm really into them. I've got a bunch of them. I don't know if you can see them in my shot over here of all my sodas that I've gotten so far. I've got a bunch of different ones. I'm not just going to indiscriminately buy a lot of them, but I am going to pick and choose which ones I like and see if I can find some stuff that's cool. So let's take a look at our packaging here. Yep, we got a couple Funko Pops in here. Oh yes, I remember what some of them are. I'll let you take a look. All right, so what we'll do is I'll pull this one out and let you take a look. I got a Johnny Lawrence Karate Kid. This one is actually Cobra Kai, which is the TV show spin-off of Karate Kid. I really loved Karate Kid as a child, or as a young adult at least. It really was a cool movie and a lot of fun. So yeah, so I thought it'd be cool. There's only a couple in this particular line, Johnny Lawrence and Daniel Larusso. Okay, so hopefully you like that one. We'll take a look at the values at the end of the video as well. So, see what else we got in here. All right. Oh. While we're on the subject, I was able to get Daniel Larusso as well. So I got both of them. I'm not much of a set collector, but in this particular case, 2 Pops is easy set to collect, and it's a lot of fun. Again, I really like this particular one. I just think it's really, really cool. So hopefully you like that one. Let me know if you were into Karate Kid. I never saw the new Karate Kid. I'm not into those spin-offs or whatever you call them, reboots. I'm sort of a, kind of old school type of person when it comes to stuff like that. I've seen some of them, but I haven't seen like the new Ghostbusters. I never saw the new Karate Kid because I don't know. To me, it's always going to be the people that played it originally. So, all right, let's see what else we got in here. Yes, we got some other Pops. Uh-oh. So we might have gotten some damage in one of our Pops. What else did we got? We got a Mandalorian Stormtrooper. Mandalorian Stormtrooper. Yeah, so we've got an Incinerator Stormtrooper. So yeah, he's cool. I don't have that many from the actual Mandalorian line, but I do have a number of Star Wars Pops for my display, And I was looking for some more pops to put in that collection. So hopefully you like that. All right, yeah, looks like we got some damage on one of these. I don't know why they would have... Oh, that sucks. Ah. All right, we got a Batman and Robin Mr. Freeze. And look what happened. Crushed in the top. Very frustrating. So yeah, so this is a cool one. This is from the Batman and Robin movie. I never really liked that Batman and Robin movie. I got to be honest with you. It was the third one after the 1989 original one. But I just thought it was a really cool pop. I liked Arnold, and I just thought this was a really cool one. But yeah, it is significantly damaged at the top. It got crushed at the top, so I'm not really sure what I'll do about that. If I'll find another home for it or just take it out of the box, etc. But I would like to have it in the box, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. All right, so that was that. That sort of ruined my day. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh yes, we've got another Star Wars pop. We've got a heavy infantry Star Wars one, Mandalorian. Again, I didn't have a lot of the Mandalorian actual pops. I do have the child pop, but as far as the actual Mandalorian, I didn't have a lot of. I'm not really sure why they didn't put any of these in protectors at all. They're just sort of in there. The rest of them look like they're in good shape. It's just this one, the Mr. Freeze one, that got damaged. But this is, I don't know, sloppy, real sloppy by the Funko Shop. They should know better than that. All right, so let you take a look at this, and then I have some other stuff I'll pull out. All right, so I did get a T-shirt I was interested in. Well, you think it's cool? Right. Make sure they get the right size for me here. Yep, 2X. What do you think? It is Child, the Child. Thought it was cool. He's in his little pod there. He's got the little Mandalorian right there. So yeah, I thought that was a cool one. Again, I got it from the Funko Shop. It's nice. A little wrinkled, but yeah, hopefully you like that. All right. Go ahead and set this one aside. All right, I'll set this over here. All right, so the other things I've got rolling around in here, I'm going to pull them out, let you take a look. All right. So what I'm going to do is, this is something that I saw on another YouTube channel. I saw it on Bearded Pop. He was opening these, and it was sort of interesting. I was literally watching this at the same time. My cousin texted me and said, you need to get these. And what there are is they're Paka Pakas are like almost like little minis. And they're called Toilet Ninjas. Okay? So they're like little guys that are doing things related to the toilet. And if you know anything about my family, or probably a lot of people's families, there's a lot of toilet humor. Okay? We're not very mature, etc. So this is something that I think was up a lot of people's alley when it comes to things like that. So hopefully you think they're cool. I got 5 of them. They're about, I believe they're like $6 a piece, $5.99 a piece. So hopefully you think they're cool. There are different ones that are, some of them are like, 1 in 12s, 1 in 24. So there's some really difficult ones to get and some sort of easy ones to get as well. So there's some commons. So we'll see what we end up with. There are some really neat ones. I'll try to put a picture up of some different ones that, like the card that shows. There's nothing on these that specifically show that. So hopefully I can peel into these. They come in like a little egg. It reminds me of when, one of those machines that you used to get, like quarter machines, and you put something in there and you pull out and you get some random piece of plastic. So it's kind of that same motif. They are much bigger than that, obviously. So we'll pull them out one at a time. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh yeah, here's the card. It kind of shows you all the different options, the different ones you can sort of get. And I'll try to make sure to put on there. I'll take a picture of it and put it up on the corner so you can sort of see what it is. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Ooh, I think I've got actually a pretty good one here, because there's a 1 in 9 set, 1 in 12 set, a 1 in 18, and a 1 in 36. And this one I pulled. This is a Chase. So he's very cool. He's a little pink one, and you can sort of see, maybe you can see or not, he's a 1 in 18. Okay, so we can look up the values on these as well because, again, this is from the Funko Shop. So that's a pretty cool one. So yeah, he's reading the newspaper. Little pink one there. I'll set him. Very cool. That's great. I got a Chase one right off the bat. All right, let's see what we got here. These are a lot of fun. So yeah, I think that was sort of a neat idea of Funko to come up with some sort of new types of things. They're always thinking and trying to be creative on ways to get some new product, etc. So let's see what we got for this one. All right, this one I think is more of a, this is called a super common. Yep, he's a super common. He's sort of sitting on the toilet and praying. And he's a 1 in 9. This is a 1 in 9. Okay? So yeah, he's a cool one. I like them. They're very heavy. They're kind of very dense and heavy. So nice. Very nice. All right. So we got 3 more here. After this, we'll go ahead and open our sodas and see how we did there, and then we'll check our values. And at the end, I'll take all of the pops out of the boxes, as well as our Paka Pakas, and put them on our 360 turntable. I'll probably put them on there as a group since I don't want to waste everyone's time, etc. Doing one at a time, but so you can just sort of see. They are very cool. They are very, very cool figures. I hope I don't get addicted to these things where I have to buy a bunch, because I don't have very good luck of not pulling doubles, although I'm grateful that I haven't pulled any doubles yet, but I'm sure I'm going to jinx myself here. Okay. All right, so this next one is a regular common. It's not a super common, but he's a regular common. So he is a 1 in 12. So he's sort of in the toilet, peeking out of the toilet. So, again, I'll put a little picture up in the corner so you can sort of see what these different ones are. All right, 2 more. Let me know if you like these, if you think these are fun or cool, or you're a little bit more mature than I am and you think this is juvenile behavior, because I really do agree with you. It is probably juvenile behavior, but I really enjoy doing some little fun things like this. So, and the good thing is it's not a huge amount of money. It's still $6, but hopefully it's nothing that'll break you financially. Like I said, I'm sort of interested to see how much that Chase is actually going for. A lot of times Chases you can get a lot of good value from them. So yeah. Sorry about that. It's taking me a tremendous, there we go, tremendous amount of time getting into this one. Why are they going to make it so challenging? All right. Oh, here we go. Here's our first double. First double. He is peeking out of the toilet. So this one right here. So I got 2 right there. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably, work on if somebody wants to trade that one or a giveaway or something. I'll work on something like that. So hopefully people will think that's cool. But luckily, I've only gotten 1 double so far. We'll see how my luck holds out for this next one. All right. It looks like we got a different one. That's good. Let me see this one. This is a regular common. He's a 1 in 12. And he is sitting on the toilet, and he is having a rough time of it. He's putting a lot of pressure to try to get that out of there. So that's a cool one too, but he's a 1 in 12. So this is a pretty common one. So I've gotten 3 regular commons. I've gotten what I call a super common, and then I've gotten 1 Chase. So that was not bad. Not bad. And that's, like I said, the Chase was the 1 in 18. They do have one that's it's called hyper rare, is 1 in 36. There's 2 of those. So those are really cool. So I wasn't able to get one of those. So we'll check the value at the end. All right, so the last thing we've got here, I'll move all this stuff out of the way, are our 2 sodas. Go ahead and do is open these up and see how we did. These are, like I said, Kato. I don't know if people are familiar with Kato. He is a superhero with Green Hornet. Okay, so Green Hornet and Kato. It was like his sidekick. Okay, so I got 2 of them. That's all my plans are. So if I get 2 commons, we'll see what we can do with them. But hopefully that'll be something that you think is cool. So there is 6,000 in this particular run. So we'll see what we get. The sodas are sort of coming out. The second wave of sodas are coming out now. And a lot of them are much higher runs of these sodas. Like they're due 10,000, 20,000 in some cases. Like the Pennywise is like, I think it's like 20,000. So it's sort of interesting what's happening with those. So it's kind of unfortunate because I think a lot of people get them because they are sort of limited. So I believe we got the regular one here. So there's Kato. You can see he's holding, I believe that's some sort of hook or something like that, or is it knives? I'll let you take a look at the paw. Yep. He's a 1 in 5,000 regular. So the other one is there's 1,000 of the chase. Okay. So that's this one. So I'll go ahead and set him sort of right in front. And we got one more. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully we got something different. Ooh, I think we do have the chase here. Make sure. Yes, we do. You can't really see it very close, but he's wearing a gray outfit and not a black outfit. I'll set them next to each other. But yeah, it says, you found the chase, 1 in 1,000. Okay, so that was cool. I really like that. I don't like the fact it's just like slightly different color. It would have been nice, you know, if it was like a little bit of a lighter gray, etc. But it is always cool to get a chase. It'll be interesting to see. So a lot of times with the newer figures, they might not have the values on the Funko app. But we will check it out and come back to you and let you know how we did. All right, so we'll be back in a minute and let you know how we did on all our values. All right, welcome back. All right, so we're able to get a little bit of information on some of our stuff maybe not so much. But we'll start with our Pops, and then we'll go with our other figures here. The first thing is we've got our Incinerator Pop, the Incinerator Stormtrooper. He's currently going for $12, so kind of a basic one, but a really cool one. I do like this flame that's coming out of the end of his flamethrower, so I think that's kind of cool. So I'll set that one over here. Our next one is this one right here. This is the Heavy Infantry. He's $13, so again, kind of a basic one. I don't have this one, but it is a really cool one. So hopefully that'll be a lot of fun to go with my Star Wars setup that I have. Our next one is Mr. Freeze. It's kind of unfortunate that he did get damaged, so obviously the value that I'm going to say is for a pristine one, and that's not the situation. I am going to try to reach out to the Funko Shop. I don't know if they'll do anything. Let me know in the comment below if you've had any kind of damage like this and what you've done in dealing with the Funko Shop. I've never had any Pops ever damaged in any of the stuff I've gotten, other than a damaged mystery box, which you can't do anything about. But I'm going to just see if they're willing to do it. It's got some value. It's $16 Pop. So I would like to try to see if I can get something figured out. So anyway, so that's that one. And then our last two are sort of interesting. These are really new Pops. Usually the newer ones are worth but so much, but they have actually quite a bit of value. I'm sure at some point they'll go down a bit once they're sort of get dispensed around. But the first one is Daniel Larusso, and currently he's going for $40. So I'm surprised. I really am surprised. But he is a cool one. I do like him a lot. Okay, so that's that one. And then we have our Johnny Lawrence, and our Daniel Larusso is $43, and this one is $40. Okay, so they're both in the $40 range, which I think is super awesome. Okay, then we've got our Toilet Ninjas. They do have some values on Pop Price Guide and maybe one or two on the Funko app, but these don't have. I can't find any prices for these. Some of the chases are going for a little bit of money, so obviously the rarer they are, the worth the more. So anything new sort of still feeling itself out, but they are very cool. I may look to get some more of those. They're going for about $6. If you think they're cool, let me know. Again, I want to thank Bearded Pop for hooking me on something that I didn't really want to get hooked on, but it is a lot of fun. I really do dig these a lot. Okay, so that's that. And then our last two things are our sodas, which I really do love the sodas. It's really cool. I mean, I've been very fortunate to pull. This will be my third chase now, pulling from the sodas. So that's really cool because I know a lot of people have pulled many sodas and haven't been able to get many chases. So currently the regular one, which I'm sort of surprised of, is actually going for $30. So just the regular one in his black outfit, and the chase is going for $49. So that's really cool. So they do have some pretty good value because again, this is a pretty short run of sodas, 6,000. Again, the newer waves are really going for a lot. There's like 20,000 in some cases. So hopefully you thought that was cool. Let me know what you thought about the video. Did you like opening the Toilet Ninjas? Do you want me to open some more of those? Obviously, are you interested in the sodas? I really like the sodas. I'm going to try to open a few here and there. I'm not going to try to go overboard or anything like that. And then just let me know what you thought about the Pop. So at the end of the video, we're going to put all of these on our 360 turntable and spin them all around and let you take a look and see up close of what they look like, and hopefully you enjoy that. Thank you very much for coming. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Put the post notifications on so that you know when our next video is coming out. And then let me know what you think about other things that you'd like to see me open in the future. Thank you very much for coming, and goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.